What is up, guys? Welcome back to the second part of my PSX trailer reviews. I'm reviewing the trailer for Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, the single player DLC which was announced from Naughty Dog pretty much when Uncharted 4 came out. With that said, let's get straight into it. So firstly, I didn't watch this trailer live, so I knew from the get-go that I was watching a trailer for the Uncharted DLC. But if you weren't watching, if you were watching it live and you didn't know what this trailer was, if you didn't have any context, the trailer opens up very vague. We're opened up in a city, some kind of Arabic city, I'm assuming. The lady's covered in headwear, and this is the main character we're playing as. So this lady's walking through the streets, and she's been urged to contact someone on a rooftop of a hotel. No worries. So first off, from the get-go, the game looks gorgeous. It's very detailed, it's very lush. I did get Uncharted vibes from the start just because of the camera angle and how it was situated around the character. So this character's walking through, and they're getting held up by soldiers and interrogated and questioned, and this lady's trying to sneak through. So basically, for the most part of this trailer, this lady's walking through the streets trying to get to the rooftop. Now, watching this, I heard a lot of reactions and a lot of people saying this is a Tomb Raider game. This lady, it's clearly a lady under the scarf, she looks like Lara Croft, and I can see that, definitely. But knowing it's an Uncharted game, I definitely would have thought that it would have been someone like Chloe, if it was a recurring character, or maybe a completely new character, someone that might have been related to Drake in some kind of previous encounter, something like that. But nonetheless, I do not blame anyone for thinking this was a Tomb Raider game. It's very deceiving. So this lady's walking through, she's sneaking around all these soldiers, she's picking locks and getting through. So basically the gist of this trailer is she finally gets upstairs to the roof of this hotel, and the contact is not there. Now, soldiers find this lady on the roof of the hotel, and then she gets into a scuffle, and it's immediate that whoever this is, it's someone who's very talented, very dangerous, and from that moment I was convinced that it was Chloe. So she's ripping these guys apart, she's like taking everyone out, and someone meets her on the roof, someone starts fighting with her. Now it's a dark-skinned girl, I couldn't really tell who it was. This lady holds this guy's legs down, or she like takes his legs out, and then this dark-skinned lady just kicks this guy across the head, kicks him off the roof, and then you see that it is Nadine Ross. And if you don't know, Nadine Ross was one of the villains from Uncharted 4, and she's like to this lady in the headwear, in the clothing, she's like, "You're late. I thought you were professional."
Oh, you should relax.
And then this lady says, "Relax." And as she says relax, she takes off her scarf, and it's Chloe, and she says, "Relax, you'll live longer." And she just stares out of the distance, and in classic Uncharted fashion, bang! Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. I'm so rapt that this is the DLC that we're getting. I don't actually mind that it's something completely separate and devoid from Uncharted, because Uncharted 4 closed the book so nicely. It ended things very nicely. I'm very happy with the way it ended. So I'm interested to see what this adventure is going to be like, and obviously it's going to be based around Chloe and Nadine Ross. Maybe it's linked to the events of Uncharted 4 in some way. I hope it is, just for some context, especially being a DLC after the release of Uncharted 4, being part of that kind of package, being marketed with some kind of relation, with some kind of context. However, I do hope that I do hope that it's very fleshed out. I hope that they put, I'm sure they'll put some effort into it, but I hope it feels like an Uncharted game as well. I've heard that not only it's going to be longer than the Last of Us DLC Left Behind, which was about 4 hours. So apparently it's going to be longer than that, and it's going to be a bit more open. So more of the areas in Uncharted 4, like the full driving sections that were open for you to explore. Apparently we're getting more of that. So all in all, guys, once again, a great trailer. This was gameplay, so it was a bit slower, a bit more evenly paced. It was definitely a longer trailer, went for about 9 minutes if you watch it, guys. But then again, I loved it. I'm a big fan of Uncharted. Anything that they do, regardless of whether it seems iffy or not, I just have complete faith in Naughty Dog and the studio. They're just a fantastic studio, and I think this will be no exception. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's it from me for PSX. I just wanted to talk about those two particular trailers because they mean something so much to me. Then again, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you have a comment, if you have an opinion, leave it down in the comments below, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to Chunky's Reviews, please do so. You'd be doing me a great favor. I thank each and every one of you for all the support you give me time and time again, guys. Once again, this is Chunky's Reviews, and I shall see you soon.